In today's video, we visit one of the UK's oldest surviving asylums, dating to the early 1800s. This grand three-story building contains some impressive 19th century features, such as a ballroom, library, ornate ceilings, timber-paneled doors, and cast-iron fireplaces. As excited as we were to see all of those, what caught our interest the most resides in the heart of the asylum. Over the years, we have tried and failed to gain access into this historical building. With the beginning signs of construction looming, we studied the building brick by brick in hopes of success. As the saying goes, third time is the charm. The building was designed in 1821. On July 1st, 1827, the doors opened to its first 80 patients. Additional wings were added in 1833 and again in 1888 in order to accommodate more patients. Care for the mentally ill altered a great deal over the 18th and 19th century, and this asylum strived to meet more compassionate and humane standards. Before this, the mentally ill were considered a nuisance and generally concealed from society. Patients were often subject to experimental studies and surgeries, restrained in cell-like prisons or other cruel conditions.
So this is down there where that doctor's the eye bit, do you remember that I took a picture of?
Yeah.
And that,
So that's a sealed door from...
yeah, and that's sealed as well.
Yeah, so we've tried those in the past. After the introduction of care in the community during the 1980s, the hospital went into decline. Live-in psychiatric care was no longer deemed as necessary.
Some more stairs going up here.
Nice. Oh, nice. This looks promising. This looks good. Didn't we just come from here? We were just up here, weren't we? Oh, we didn't go this way.
That hole wasn't there then, but see that's one of them.
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah, it is. Can't believe we made it. We were overcome with emotion as we finally made it to, in our eyes, the most gorgeous and interesting part of the asylum. This decorative wrought iron atrium sits below an octagonal tower rising above the roof. In most asylums, metal gates appear at stairwells and areas which a patient may easily jump. This coincides with the height and design of these railings. Mental institutions often hold a lot of pain and darkness, but this beautiful section of the building is uplifting and makes your mind wander to those who once passed through. A new facility was built on the site in 2012 and met the closure of the older blocks. As is the fate of many historic buildings, the asylum is currently being converted into housing. Conversion is always bittersweet, as it seems the echoes and stories of the forgotten patients leave along with it. One could only hope the unique features survive as it becomes a block of flats. But we suppose it is a more promising future than one day decaying beyond recognition.